Yeah.
They don't need to see
Anyway.
your lame ass jokes. Can you like sit up a little bit straight? Like you're like lounging. Seriously.
Yeah, I'm comfortable.
Don't stuff up the.
You're an
You just
egghead.
need me in the nose.
Oh, you nosed my
I
knee.
didn't nose your knee. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
Come on.
Hi, welcome back to another video. Today we've obviously got Luke here. We're going to do a bit of a Q&A. We've never done a Q&A together or answered any type of questions in regards to us. And if you don't already know, we recently got engaged in February this year, so a few months back. And I went online and I asked you guys if you had any questions in regards to our engagement or relationship questions or anything in regards to us, because we've never actually sat down and asked you guys or
We tried once,
answered.
but it didn't really work
Yeah,
out.
we did try one months and ages.
Battery
God,
ran
it
out
was like
halfway
a
through.
year ago. I don't know, it was so long ago and we never actually did it. So here we are, and I have a whole bunch of questions that I've actually kept track of, and yeah, we'll just go ahead and answer them. Okay, so the first question is how we met.
Well,
Do you want to answer that or do you want me?
well,
We'll part
it's kind of,
answer
it's a sort of a two-part thing, really, I guess. We went to high school together.
Yes, we did. But
Probably
didn't
never spoke one word to each other.
but never actually knew each other. Well, I barely knew of you. Like when I saw photos of you in high school, like you look recognizable, but I didn't know Luke. And you, did you know me?
I knew of you,
You knew
again
of
because
me.
one of my friends had gone out with you,
Yeah,
actually.
that's true.
You were a thing for a little while.
So yeah,
But
we went
then-
to high school together, but didn't hang out or
And then, what, 10 years later? Not quite, 9
not
years
quite
later.
9
You
years later.
Facebook
I did not
stalked me.
Facebook stalk you. You
She did.
Facebook stalked
She
me.
did.
You didn't know. I so knew you were going to say that as soon as this question.
It's because it's
not.
true.
It's
I
not.
said it because it's true.
not. Anyway, we reconnected on Facebook.
Reconnected, yeah.
Even though we weren't really connected to
We
begin
connected
with.
on
Okay,
Facebook.
we connected on Facebook. And yeah, that was about it. I got really drunk on my what birthday was that? How old am I now? 32? I think it was my 27th birthday.
27th.
27th, because we've
Something
been
like that.
together 5.5 years now. So my 27th birthday, I got really drunk and drunk texted him to come pick me up, and he did.
Well, that worked well, didn't it?
It did. Well, hey, 5.5 years later, and we're here, aren't we?
When a plan comes together, eh?
I didn't plan it.
Yeah, you did.
I did not plan it. Anyway, who did you tell first about the engagement? I think I just posted it on Facebook.
I
we were
knew,
overseas.
but I knew, obviously, because I knew it was going to happen. I
Yeah,
told.
well, who
I'm pretty
did you
sure it was
tell
my
first?
mum.
Did you
first.
tell
My
your
mum
mum?
or Marley? Pretty sure it was mum. Yeah, it was mum.
Well, I just posted it on social media when it happened. We were in Japan. If you didn't know, we got engaged in Japan in Hakuba in the snow. I will link that engagement video down below because we got some really cute footage of it thanks to my brother Zach. But yeah, because we're overseas, I didn't really call anyone because it wasn't really... Oh, I probably called Jackson. Jackson was the only person we called about the engagement.
Really?
Yeah, remember I FaceTimed him after we
Oh.
got engaged and we went back to
actually, yes.
eat dinner at that really cool bar in Hakuba. We FaceTimed Jackson because I wanted Jackson to know, and he was
Yeah.
really excited, and I was a bit drunk and a bit
Well, we
emotional.
celebrated.
Yeah, we were
We
celebrating.
celebrated. There's a bit of a funny story in that as well, actually. She took a bit of convincing to come up and actually propose too, because it was cold and she obviously didn't know. I pretended
We
it was
had a
just for a
long
group
day.
photo.
I had a super long day. We spent like the whole day going and seeing the snow monkeys, and I was so exhausted, and we didn't get back until like past 7 o'clock. It was late, and it was so freaking cold that night. Like, I'm talking below zero, freezing
About
cold.
-7, if I remember correctly.
It was so cold, and he rings up going, oh, you know, let's go back up to the snowfield for one last group photo. And I'm like, hell no.
I didn't ring you.
Yeah, we spoke to each other on the phone. I was on the bus coming back. How else do you think we communicated?
I thought we
We're
were
on the
talking
phone.
about it in the room.
No,
Just
no,
before we
on
went
the phone. I rang you on the bus because we were running late and I was trying to communicate with you to get the hotel people to come pick us up. Remember?
Yeah.
And you said on the phone, like, when you get home, like, we'll walk up to the snowfield and we've got another photo before we go to dinner. And I was like, no, I don't want to. Like, I'm so exhausted. Can we just go straight to dinner? Like, I don't want to walk all the way up the snowfield. I'm like, we've got heaps of snow pictures. Like, I don't want to go up. And he's like, no, no, no.
Anyway,
we're doing
she was
it.
hard to get up there.
Anyway, I whinged about it. I agreed. I whinged the whole way, but
because
I
I had
agreed.
her brother and Zach's dad. Did you call him
Zach's
stepdad?
I call him my stepdad.
Yeah.
Even though he's not technically my stepdad anymore.
But yeah, had everyone else on board and they kind of made her feel pretty lousy about it. So she trudged up there,
I trudged up the
whining
snow.
the whole time.
But it was the best thing. I made it though. I made it. Okay, so next question. Did Luke ask your parents for their permission before you proposed?
Grandparents. Asked
My
your granddad.
grandparents.
Yeah.
Asked my granddad. And he
Clary.
obviously said yes.
Yep. Of course he did.
Did he say anything else or just
No, he was quite subtle about it actually. He was like, yeah, no, that's cool, yep, no worries.
Granddad's
Asked if
a
I
bit
told
like that.
anyone about it yet, and I was like, nah. And he said, well, I'm not going to tell anyone then.
Oh, that's cute.
I thought he would have told your grandma though.
And he didn't even tell grandma.
Nope. I thought that was a bit
Holy.
surprising actually, yeah.
I wonder what else he keeps secret. I just would have given he would have told. He did tell grandma.
Yeah, no, I thought it'd be a given too.
Fair enough. Okay. Did you go ring shopping with anyone?
No.
Nope. You went on your own.
I was talking about it to some of the guys at work though, some other fellas who'd already been engaged and married and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I kind of learnt a little bit about them as well, because I had a ring in mind.
Yeah.
And they said, make sure you got to get the ones that can partner up with the wedding band.
Yeah.
And that was new to me anyway, so that, yeah.
I wonder if.
But the jewelers tell you that anyway.
Do they? I've never actually.
Oh yeah, once you come in for an engagement ring, you know, there's thousands of dollars there. Yeah, they're your best friend.
Okay. Cara, what do you like most about Luke? I
don't take all day now.
You're accepting.
Accepting, yeah.
You are. You took me on and all of my baggage and you loved me for it and I really appreciated that. And you've got a really big heart. Like, well, you do. Like, you took on Jackson, like, there was
He's a good kid though. He's
I know,
a great
but
kid.
That can be daunting. Like, you know.
Well, the way
it's not just a person, but you took on Jackson and you took on his dad, like my ex. Like, you took on that whole situation and you did it so, like, you know, it was nothing. And
well, my dad.
That's a really good quality.
My dad did that with my mum, so, and everyone had great things to say about him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, it's a really good quality to have.
Thank you.
It is. And you're trusting.
Lipstick on my face.
No, it won't come off.
Okay.
It's like non-rub off.
Why do you wear that when we go out?
Because I don't. Sometimes I do.
You wear the stuff that just smears all over me.
I don't. Anyway, that's so old topic.
Yeah.
Anyway, Luke, what's your favourite trait about me?
Very alternative.
Is that like a nice way of saying I'm weird?
Yes. You're different.
I guess that's a good thing.
I don't really like girly girls to say. Like, you can be a girly girl. Like, you do like your dresses and you like to dress up every now and then. But
yeah, but not all the time.
You're still very basic as well, which is good. Simple to an extent.
Just don't look over in my corner.
Yeah, but like I said, that's alternative. It's not like it's piles of makeup and bloody jewellery and all of that stuff.
No. I used to be. I'm certainly not anymore.
But also another thing was that I knew, you know, you got to give someone credit, a single mum who's raising a child by themselves. That's, yeah, it'd be hard because it's hard when you're in a good relationship. You know, and I saw that as a good sign as well, someone who's a bit strong.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Cara, were you expecting the engagement at all? No, I had no idea.
Oh, I thought yeah.
Although it nearly slipped up.
That's
it nearly slipped up. It was very close to being slipped up. Because
the jewellers.
Yeah, Luke went into the jewellers and what would you call it? you got like
Like
a
a-
payment plan.
Because we'd
Merged all of our bank accounts together, and I kind of took control of the money and was paying all the bills and stuff. If Luke went and took like a big chunk of money out, I'd be like straight up,
or just
what
bought
was
it
going
straight
on?
away, which is what I
Exactly.
really wanted to do.
And gone, what is going on? Where did all this money just go? And then that would have been really hard to explain. So he went in there and went on like a payment plan thing, which apparently jewelers do. I didn't know
And
about
sorted
that.
it out with them to make sure that no payments come out until after
We
the
got
trip.
back from Japan.
And they assured me that, yes, no, it's fine, we got it, this happens all the time. We've got
So
this.
then I'm going through the accounts and the $60 gets taken out called a Cetigy payment. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, what is that? And I remember going, and I Googled it. Like, I fully Googled it. But
Me too, though, because I forgot about it because it wasn't in my mind as well.
Oh,
It's
really?
Definitely not. Yeah, we Googled it together.
Well, I Googled it before, and the first thing that come up was like Rebel Sports. Like, it was like an Afterpay thing, and Rebel Sports was like listed as their top thing. And it was only like a month beforehand, you and Zach were talking about getting like a life-size kickboxing thing for Taekwondo. So I was like, oh, maybe they went ahead and got that, and he put that on like an Afterpay thing. And I asked you, like, sitting down, like, did you do some like weird Afterpay thing? Because we got like $60 taken out of our account under the Cetigy. Like, obviously need to know, otherwise someone's got like a credit card details and I need to ring the bank. And now looking back at it, I remember me going really quietly, like, oh, I'll just Google that. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. What did you say?
We were looking at it, we questioned about it and everything, but I froze.
And
I
it's
had
just like,
I had
nah,
nothing.
like, we'll sort it out. Like, don't worry, it's all good. And I was like, oh, okay, no worries.
It was just lucky that the first thing that came when you Googled it was mainly used for like sporting equipment.
Well, that's it.
But
Lucky.
when I Googled it,
did it come up with Michael Hill?
Jewelry. And
Oh, really?
back.
Oh, no.
And then you mentioned Rebel, and I just
Yeah, well, the first, like, when I searched it, the first thing it came with was Rebel Sport.
So, yeah.
Okay, how did you propose, Luke? Oh, well, we kind of covered that before. You got down on one knee in the snow.
In the snow at the bottom of
It was really
Hakuba,
pretty.
Goryu.
Yeah, at Goryu Resort, and they've got
front
like
of
a
the
big
big
bell, and we rang
At
it
the bottom of the slope,
afterwards.
you can see up the slope.
It was pretty cool.
I like
And
it.
actually, in the footage in the background, you can see some skiers like bombing like behind us. It was pretty cool. How long have you been together? We've been together 5.5 years.
5.5, 6 years, yeah.
5.5 years. 2 kids, 5.5 years. God, that went fast. But then it also seems like a lifetime because we've had 2 kids, and I feel like we've
done a
been
lot
together.
too.
And we have. We've
been to
been
Melbourne
overseas.
twice.
We've been to
Been
Melbourne.
overseas twice.
We've been overseas twice. We've had 2 kids. We've moved house 3 times. Oh, twice. I think,
We
like,
moved
not
in together at the
including
last
yeah.
place, and then we moved to this one.
Yeah. So, you know, we've done a lot in those 5.5 years. Oh, look, Ezra's waking up. Maybe if you weren't playing Fortnite for like how many hours, we would have done this video without him sucking in the background. I seriously waited here for like an hour and a half because he was playing one game.
It was like an hour and
Anyway,
20 minutes.
it wasn't.
Hour and a half.
What is
Come
the
on.
difference? Hour and 20 minutes and hour and a half? Are you really going to bitch about 10 minutes? Anyway, have we set a wedding date? We've set a wedding month and year, not date. So we want to get married June. We've gone with June,
I think it's
haven't
going to
we?
be end of June.
End of June, so late June 2020. So in like 2 years' time. We want to buy a house and then get married. So 2 years is our date, June 2020. Do we have a wedding theme in mind?
I don't know. That's your
I think
forte.
I'd like to go kind of like vintage boho.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. You have mentioned that.
Yeah, like a vintage feel.
Boho.
I think that's more us, like a bit laid back, vintage, classical. It's vintage, classical. I don't know. It probably won't really have one theme. We'll see. We'll see. What was our first date?
That sushi.
Sushi. Very hungover. It was crappy sushi.
It was.
At like
it wasn't good. We have never been back
brunch.
there.
And it was crappy sushi, and I was really hungover. You weren't.
Charming.
I was really hungover.
What a catch.
I know what a first impression that was. How did you choose the ring? Did you know it was the one?
Well, we sort of, yeah, I did. I'd had one in mind, I went in, I showed a picture of it, and then that's when they confirmed with me as well about the wedding band didn't really match and whatnot. And then they went through, I think the first ring that they said, oh, what do you reckon this one? I was like, that's that's good, but I went and looked through every single other ring,
Did
you know,
you?
just to be sure.
Were you there for ages?
Yeah, ages.
I can't
That's what I was
imagine
trying
you
to
like
say.
ring
I'm like,
shopping for like ages.
because I had to take out $100 or something for the deposit. And I just said, I'm just gonna get some sombreros. You want some or something
I
like that? But
vaguely
you were tied
remember
up
that
shopping.
day. I was doing stuff. I remember that.
But yeah, and
Imagine if
yeah,
I
I
went
saw-
shopping and saw you in the shop.
I was more concerned about one of your friends or something like that walking past, you know.
Ooh, that would have been
Because it was
some
very
gossip.
open. It was busy. It was a busy day.
Yeah. So, did you know it was the one when you saw it?
But yeah, when I saw it, I did. But I still went through and looked at. There was another one there, but that was definitely you.
No, I like it. It's beautiful. It's very me. I like it.
I thought I nailed the size too. I did a little stealth. I got this other ring on this. Apparently, your fingers, you know, they're
And
different
not the same
sizes.
size on each hand, and these are loose on this finger as well. But I like them.
But
loose
anyway,
on
I
it.
got
Anyway,
that. I gauged the size on my pinky, and I thought, yeah, that's it. I went and sized it up. Thought I nailed it. I even said in the video, if you've probably seen it, I'm pretty confident, and it just
It, like,
fit
fell
over a
off.
wrist.
I think I was putting it on my thumb.
You were.
I was wearing it
actually.
on my thumb throughout our Japan trip.
A wedding engagement bracelet.
Well, I was so paranoid of losing it. So, yeah, I think that's about it. I think we've covered everything. Ezra is starting to really crank up. So, yep, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. If you have any more questions or you'd like to, let's start that again. Or if you'd like us to do more Q&As like this, or you've got different or other questions, please leave them below and we might do another one if we get enough.
Might see my big mug again.
His big hairy face. Anyway, hope you guys have an awesome day and we're going to catch you guys in our next video.